A series of videos that study the 101 laws of the Success Mindset Code. In this video, we will address the 64th law, the law of flexibility. Life does not unfold in a straight line, and no matter how old we are or how stable we once felt, life has a way of surprising us. Markets change, technologies evolve, and the financial world that once made sense can suddenly feel like unfamiliar territory. When we reach a more mature phase of life, the challenges become more complex. Many people find themselves restarting financially, not because they want to, but because circumstances push them into doing so. And in these moments, the law of flexibility becomes a powerful ally. Flexibility is not about being weak or easily swayed. It is about the intelligence of adapting, adjusting your route without abandoning your destination. Imagine yourself as a river flowing toward the ocean. If you hit a rock and refuse to move, you stop. But if you bend, flow around the obstacle, and remain in motion, you continue your journey. That is what flexibility means: the ability to navigate change without losing purpose. Throughout history, the individuals who succeeded were not always the smartest, the strongest, or even the ones with the most resources. They were the ones who adapted quickly. They saw obstacles not as stop signs, but as invitations to try something new. Take Patricia, for example, a business owner who saw her company crumble during an economic crisis. Instead of clinging to her old methods, she reinvented herself. She offered new services, explored alternative markets, and found creative ways to connect with clients. She embraced technology she once underestimated. Her ability to shift her approach allowed her to turn what seemed like the end into a powerful new beginning. On the other side, we have Robert, who refused to adjust. He continued insisting on strategies that were no longer relevant. He believed that if he just held on long enough, things would return to the way they used to be. They didn't. His rigidity left him behind, and while others evolved, he remained stuck. Financial life after a certain age requires a deeper level of flexibility than ever before. You might have lost a job you thought would carry you to retirement. You might have seen your savings shrink due to inflation or unexpected emergencies. You might be carrying debts you never imagined would follow you into your later years. In times like these, flexibility becomes more than just a strategy. It becomes survival. Flexibility means allowing yourself to explore new opportunities, even when they are uncomfortable at first. It means being open to learning new skills, shifting careers, or starting businesses in unfamiliar areas. It means acknowledging that the path that once worked may no longer be the path that leads you to prosperity. Many people resist change not because they lack intelligence, but because change demands energy. It demands courage. But without change, there is no growth. If everything in your financial life stayed comfortable, you would never evolve. Flexibility isn't about abandoning your goals. It's about upgrading the way you approach them. When your income source dries up, flexibility pushes you to create new ones. When costs rise, flexibility teaches you how to reallocate resources wisely. When the market shifts, flexibility helps you reposition instead of collapsing. To cultivate flexibility, you must first develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset views challenges as lessons, not punishments. It sees failure as feedback. It understands that every difficulty contains valuable information about what needs adjusting. When you look at your financial struggles and ask, "What can I learn from this?" you immediately shift from victim to strategist. Another key element of flexibility is creativity. When you face a financial challenge, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How else can I solve this?" That simple question opens the door to new solutions. Creativity allows you to discover opportunities where others only see limitations. It allows you to build bridges where others see walls. The most prosperous individuals are not necessarily the most talented. They are the most creative in the way they respond to obstacles. Acceptance also plays a crucial role. The moment you stop fighting reality, you gain access to clarity. Reality is not interested in your opinion, your past, or your preferences. Reality simply is. When the world changes, you can cling to nostalgia, or you can adapt and grow. Accept that markets evolve. Accept that industries transform. Accept that your financial strategies need to evolve as well. Acceptance is not surrender. It is alignment with truth. Once you align with truth, you can make better decisions. It's also important to focus on your objective, not the method. Many people get emotionally attached to their plan. They believe there is only one way to succeed, and when that way stops working, they quit. But your plan is not your purpose. Your method is not your mission. If one strategy stops working, find another. When you do this, you preserve momentum. Momentum is everything in financial recovery. A moving train is easier to redirect than a train that is stopped. Keep moving. Persistence is a virtue, but only when it is intelligent persistence. Doing the same thing repeatedly while expecting different results is not noble. It's exhausting. Intelligent persistence means adjusting your approach while keeping your eyes fixed on your goals. It means trying, learning, adapting, and trying again. It means knowing when to pivot. Pivoting is not weakness, it's wisdom. To become more flexible, you must also identify your internal barriers. What fears are holding you back? What beliefs are restricting your potential? Maybe you were taught that after a certain age, you shouldn't take risks. Maybe you believe you are too old to learn something new. These beliefs are cages disguised as comfort. When you dismantle them, you free yourself to pursue prosperity again. Your failures are your greatest teachers. Every mistake you made in the past contains seeds of knowledge that can help you build a stronger future. Instead of running from them, study them. Ask yourself, what did this failure reveal about the way I think? What can I change moving forward? When you use failure as fuel, you become unstoppable. Flexibility is not just a mindset, it's a skill. And like any skill, it improves through practice. Try new things regularly. Learn something unfamiliar. Challenge your routine. Train your brain to adapt. Over time, you will notice that your confidence grows, not because everything becomes easier, but because you become stronger. In financial life, the ones who adapt thrive. The world will continue changing, and you must evolve with it. Be like water, shape-shifting, flowing, adjusting, never losing purpose. When you adopt flexibility, doors open, creativity expands, and obstacles become opportunities in disguise. Flexibility elevates you from surviving to prospering, from reacting to creating. Did you like this video? Then you know what to do. Hit like, leave a comment, share it, and subscribe. Remember, this content is just the beginning. In the link below, in the comments, you'll find something special to keep growing.